And if we survive this, it's likely that the boss will probably die just from the fire stats. Oh, come on, let's not die. Oh, we were so close. Hey, what's up guys? This is T-Bone here. Welcome back to another episode of playing Gemstone Legends. In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about a team composition that I was testing out, and it actually worked okay against Goliath Rift. And so we're going to take a look at this. It's a fun team, and it's actually one that you probably wouldn't be thinking about. And again, this is actually going to be more fun, but it does work, and so I wanted to share that with you. But before we get into that, let's take a look at a redeem code. So I do have a code for you today, and what you can do is you can go ahead and enter this in. It's going to be team_T-Bone. All right, and so go ahead and enter this code in there, hit confirm, and you get a bunch of really good stuff here. We got some dummies and some rare tomes. We got dust and cauldrons. This is going to be the code that's going to kick things off for us for the month of April. I'm going to try and get, well, I'm not going to try. I'm going to get you a redeem code for each of my videos here. And so come back to the channel, continue to take a look and earn some goodies along the way. And so let's go back now. Let's take a look at the team that I'm talking about. I said that it's going to be for Goliath's Rift, and we're actually going to be doing this against Battle 20. So let's go ahead and take a look at this team right here. This is going to be a full epic team, okay? And not a single unit that is over 5 stars, all right? And we have Ozanka. So I'm going to talk about this team. This is going to be the meta here is it's a revive and mana generation type deck. So Ozanka here is going to be your reviver. There are actually other revivers. There is also Sip, which is a rare hero that can revive all of heroes. He could also work. I don't have him leveled up yet, but he could work as well. And so what she does is she resurrects one ally, whereas Sip can actually resurrect all allies. And so he might actually be even better in this case. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this, okay? So Ozanka is my level 50. She's going to need a little bit of survivability because she's going to be the one that will be basically reviving all of your heroes. And we have Awad here. Awad, what he does is he restores mana to all your allies for his active skill. And his battle skill, for his passive skill, he'll restore mana when he dies, and also at the beginning of his turn. And so he's all about providing mana. And so I have one at, I started with level 1. I tested out a couple times, and he's now level 4. No artifacts at all on him, and he has the same thing. So the idea is I want him to be taken out by the opponent quickly so that I can gain more mana. And what we're going to do here is then talk about the other 2 heroes here. So we have Gisella, and I accidentally took her out, so let's go ahead and put her back in. So Gisella is the card that is going to be primarily for defense down. Okay, so she's an attacker. She's a bruiser type, and she's going to do defense down so that I can deal more damage to the boss. Like, you do need to eventually take out the boss. It is a level 20 boss here, and so we do need to make sure we have some damage dealer. And this is where Vikmar actually works out really well. So Vikmar, what he does is he'll inflict poison on the enemy, okay, up to 5 times. Deals damage based on that, and it deals more damage whenever for every poison status on the enemy. And whenever an ally dies, he will inflict poison on all enemies for 2 turns. And so it is just a perfect synergy here, where if your ally dies, he'll inflict poison on the enemies, and then he will use that poison to deal more damage himself. And so actually what we're going to do is we're going to change the dragon here so that we can use Emerald Dragon so that we can heal ourselves as well if we need to, because we are going up against Goliath, who can deal quite a bit of damage. And so we're going to go ahead and jump in here and see how this team goes. All right, so we're going to start with getting ourselves some attack going, and what they're going to do is they're going to focus fire on Awad, being the lowest health. He's always going to be attacked first, and as you can see, as soon as he dies, he gives mana to the allies. Now at level 1 skill, what he does is he gives 40 mana, but then at max level he can give off 60 mana, so you can really you can really provide a lot of mana to all of your allies in a relatively short quick of time, right? And so this is sort of the strategy here where you depend on your allies actually getting taken out by the opponent, and then you use that to then power up your teams. And you can see here Vikmar always casts poison on the enemies as well whenever one of the Awats dies, and then he uses that to his advantage to take out more enemies. Gisella is going to be the one that does a decreased defense, and that's what we're going to count on when we fight against Goliath, right? So we're going to go ahead and see what happens when we enter the wave with Goliath. We do need, like, I do want to make sure that, I'm hoping that we'll be able to survive with our, with our green dragon here to give us additional recovery, because he can deal quite a bit of damage, and so we just want to make sure that we are careful there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cast poison here, and I'm sorry about the screen here, guys. It's I'm having a little bit hard time with my my video here, but see here we are, we have 4 stacks of poison on him right now. And then so he's getting a little bit of hit, and then we're going to continue to add more poison on him. He is going to attack us with an AoE attack, so that is something that we have to be careful of. But then we're just going to continuously, use defense down, attack the boss, and just add more stacks of poison, so that what's happening here is he's also getting just more damage overall. And we're going to Watt's going to die here, and then we're going to get Gisela to attack, and then we're going to get Vigmar's attack in, and there you go. We're able to defeat the boss. It's not always a guarantee. Like, sometimes, depending on how the matches go, Goliath can take you out with with your entire with AoE. And it looks like this is the first time I've ever seen this. So this is actually caught on video. When your collection is full and you ignore it and then you jump in anyway, you will lose the item. So good thing is this is a 5-star rare item, so it's not big of a loss for a for a battle 20 in the Rift. But in any case, this is the team that actually works out okay. Now, as Awad gets stronger and more powerful, like, you're not really depending on him dying per se, but it's just kind of fun to have this right now, where as they continue to lose health, continue to get attacked by opponents, you are constantly getting mana. And so if you have Awad on your team, give it a try. This is actually a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is not like a meta team, but I just thought it was a fun team that is capable of taking out Rift 20 in less than 2.5 minutes. And so give it a shot if you can. Hope you have fun. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, check back for future videos where I'm going to be giving redeemable codes every time. And also, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the game, take a look at the description below. There is a link to the game. If you download it, you're going to be able to get some really good free rewards just by using the link from my channel. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye now.